The tie arrived in Paris on somebody else's neck. In the middle of the 1600s, cavalry from Croatia were serving in the French army. They wore a length of cloth knotted at the throat. It was practical. It closed the top of the shirt, and it kept the neck warm, and it was one piece of cloth rather than a stiff collar that needed laundering and starching. Paris noticed. The French word that came out of it was cravate, and the older form of that word is very close to the word for Croat. The link is not certain in every detail, but this is the origin that the French language itself carries. What happened next was 200 years of knotting. The cravat was enormously long, wound several times, tied in front, and the way a man tied it was a public statement about how much time he had. Manuals were printed. By the early 1800s, there were books devoted to the tying of neckcloths with named knots and diagrams. The modern tie is a simplification of that, and the man usually credited with the final shape is Jesse Langsdorff, a tie maker in New York, who in 1924 patented a way of cutting the cloth. He cut it at an angle across the weave, in 3 pieces, so that the tie would stretch and then return to shape instead of twisting permanently. Almost every tie made since is cut that way. So the tie is a piece of soldier's neckwear, borrowed by a court, elaborated for 2 centuries, and then solved by a cutting angle. It closes a shirt that already closes with buttons. It is the clearest case in the wardrobe of a thing that outlived its job by 300